Hello, guys. Welcome. This is Friday, the 27th of January, and my name is Thomas. So, dear traders, I'm very happy to welcome you here during our online trading session. So, what do we have for you today? So, if you can hear me and if you can see my screen, so please put a I don't know something. Write something in the chat, guys. Today we have prepared something really interesting for you and something that we don't really do that often. And well, basically, this is something that we don't really do that often. Today I'm gonna trade one of our starter strategies. So this is not something that we actually do a lot during our streams because we mostly concentrate around our advanced and expert strategies. But today is the day, and I will be happy to share a trading strategy with you, which is called sliding on averages. And basically, in this strategy, you have two simple moving averages. So this strategy is one of the very like basic ones. It originates, I don't even know who invented this strategy, but I remember that we really loved this strategy. I think there was a, well, basically, guys, look, a Munch index, and there is a signal right now. So I started trading, and I will explain this strategy. I will explain this the setups of this strategy, how this strategy works right on the go now. So in this strategy, you have two indicators. So it is the same indicator but with a different period. So we have the 4 SMA and the 60 SMA. Right, so the yellow one is the 4 SMA and the blue one is the 60 SMA. Now, in this strategy, we have a very simple signal. Yeah, like the basic signal from the strategy is this. You open a trade. You want to open a trade when so this yellow line, the 4 SMA, crosses the 60 SMA. And if this crossing happens, like in this example, in the downwards, like to the bottom, to the south, that is basically when you open a trade in the downwards direction, right? So downwards trade here and upwards trade here. And then you just basically, once you have found the signal, you open the trade, and then you just wait for this trade to finish. And in the meantime, you just jump straight to the next asset. Okay, very simple strategy. And so why do we want to talk about this strategy is because some people, we want to give something very simple also, right? So apart from our more difficult strategies, which are like some strategies like Peacock, like Kind Martin can be sometimes referred to as a more advanced trading strategy. So we also want to give you something very simple that you can actually trade pretty much on the go, right? So two indicators, a very obvious sign. So you won't really have a lot of confusion when like trying to figure out where the signal is. You just basically two lines cross, two simple moving averages cross, and that is pretty much the signal. All right, so let's move on. Yeah, something like this. Even though this is a past signal, and we cannot, of course, use this signal because, well, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than 5 minutes passed since the signal appeared. It's good to look at the signal from the educational purpose. Right. So, what is going to be? All right. Here is the same story. Arabian General Index. There was a recent signal, and unfortunately, it appeared here, and I wasn't there. So, one of the downsides of this strategy, and I would say pretty much of all those strategies where you have one signal, kind of like one signal strategy is where you have a signal and then you need to wait for the next one to appear like this. Okay, so this one I would say it's okay. It's still okay to use it because it appeared so 1, 2 within the last 2, 3 candlesticks ago. So it's kind of hard to say whether it appeared on this candlestick, on this green one, or on the previous one. So this another previous green candlestick. So it's sometimes difficult to say exactly when this signal appeared. But the most important thing is that we have identified the signal, and then we just go ahead and trade this signal. That's it. So all right, let's open up a trade here. Munch index, not my favorite setup, but still. Okay, I'm doing trades here for the purpose of demonstrating many signals to you guys, because I think the more different case scenarios, the more different cases you see, the faster you can learn, right? So in the beginning, all you need to do, you need to have a lot of practice. You need to open trades. You need to see many different situations on the market, and you need to know how to act in them. And well, yeah, that's pretty much the main thing that every trader needs. Recently, we've had a discussion here with my colleagues, my friends here, who also love trading and who do trading, and we all came to the conclusion that nowadays there is so much information on the internet. Like, especially you start googling something, or you start YouTubing something, and we come up with so many different webinars, videos, streams. It is amazing how much of a content there is. And I'm thinking about what we do here is, it's I think like this emphasis, this accent from like pure education, it's shifting towards some sort of a concept, like a trading buddy. So it's a person who basically it's like a friend, kind of like your trading friend, your trading buddy. And so we are trying to do this. Like we are not doing like pure education here, but instead we focus more on kind of like simple practical advice which can be used. So if you follow our trading sessions on a weekly basis from month to month, you can see that we trade using different trading strategies, different trading strategies, different possible ways to trade. Wow, beautiful. Caffeine index closes on the last few seconds. It closes with a profit. Wow. So we do all kinds of different like trading styles, and then you can pretty much pick a trading strategy for yourself, whichever one you feel matches your trading style, your maybe character as well. Because some of these strategies, like for example this one, you really have got to do a lot of analysis. Like you just jump from one asset to another. Okay, so Brent, a signal. So Brent minimum duration here equals 5 minutes. So we cannot really do a 3-minute trade. So the only thing we can do here is to open a trade for 5 minutes. All right. All right, let's try. So GBP, so the pound against the Australian dollar. And the next trade is on USD CAD. So I want to finish my train of thought here, my thought there. So the thought is that some of these strategies, like kind Martin, you have a continuous kind of signal where you don't really have to jump from one asset to another. All you need to do is you stay on one asset, and as long as the signal is there, you can open multiple trades. So you can also vary duration and everything. Now, this strategy in particular, sliding on averages, is that kind of strategy where you only get one trade per signal. So one signal here, and we open one trade, and that's it. And then we move on to the next chart, and we try to find a new asset, a new signal, and that's pretty much how this strategy works. So we have different kinds of strategies. So that's what I'm saying. Some people just don't like, this constant clicking on, constantly clicking the different assets, and all they want to do is, oh wow, I missed this very beautiful signal here. All they are trying to do is, you really have to do a lot of clicking here, right? You have to go from one asset to another, and then some people don't like this, constant clicking, and they find those strategies like kind martin more appealing to them. And yeah, there is nothing wrong with that, and that is why we have, so on our platform alone, we have probably like 30 different strategies, maybe even more. If you count all those additional ones that you can purchase. All right, let's do Kahwa index downwards. So there is any strategy to use stochastic and stochastic RSI? Yes, of course. We have a strategy called rodeo, and we can quickly have a quick look at this rodeo strategy. So here basically we have a combination of stochastic, which is the main indicator in this strategy, and we get confirmations from the MACD indicator and also the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. So the main signal comes from the stochastic indicator, and then we have Heikin-Ashi candlesticks and the MACD. But that's another story, guys. And I think we just traded it like a few days ago, right? So just recently we did this strategy. So now let's go back to sliding on averages. So two simple moving averages. And we need to go to 1 minute time frame, of course. So let's see how my trades has been going so far. I think I started with Munch index today, and wow, another beautiful day here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winning trades and 2 losing trades so far. And I don't know about brands. I should really go down, I think. And okay, Kahwa is dropping, and I'm pretty sure that this trade should close with profits. Do you think compounding is possible? You mean like reinvesting your profits in the next trades? Yes, definitely it's possible. There are various. So this question really refers to more like money management stuff. And money management is one of those 3 pillars of trading. And I do not get tired of reminding those signals. Like those 3 pillars of successful trading. So these 3 pillars of successful trading are money management, strategies, and psychology. Because many people, when they when they think about trading and what they need in trading, they think that they only need to have a trading strategy. But that is really a mistake, because you also have to have your money management down, and money management strategy down, and also your psychology. So it's like a car. We don't really have a car with 3 wheels, right? But basically, yeah, it's you gotta have all 3 of these elements intact in order to be successful in trading. Right. So okay, so my first trade, and I think I want to open another one trade here with basic dollar index. I don't know. I just feel like I'll be more lucky on the next one. Asia Composite Index. Yes, I think we are about to observe a signal here. Oh, I actually find this very convenient, guys. By the way, I can switch between active trades, closed trades, and like these assets, and I also see the chart where I trade. I know this is very convenient. I think, I don't know, on some platforms I think they also have a similar interface, but just like our interface a lot, like OLYMP TRADE interface. So so yes, compounding is possible. Just what shall I say about it? So just make sure that you have sometimes you have like winning sequences, like sequences of profitable trades in a row. Like for example, here, if I were to come, look, 1, 2, 3, I could have here I could have reinvested the profits from the previous trades into the next trades, and definitely I would have, yeah. So it does work, guys. So yeah, it does work. OLYMP TRADE is unauthorized in India. OLYMP TRADE is not SEBI registered. Why? Yes, because this process of actually registering with every country's authority, it takes a long time, and we are doing this process, but I'm not sure. I cannot tell 100% when this is going to happen, and I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know exactly uh, like how this process works and all those necessary and all those steps that are necessary for like obtaining this as SEBI registration. So yeah, guys, I don't know, cannot help you with that one, but I think we are getting there, and eventually we'll get there. So all right, so my next trade is on Oasis Index. As you can see, the yellow line is going up here, and it crosses this blue line, and that's pretty much the up signal here. So yeah, yellow one crossing the blue line, and yeah, going up. Okay, so outcut. Okay, now let's give it a try. So yeah, the signal was upwards, and now it's kind of a messed signal. So it kind of points up, and now it kind of points down, right? But still, I open the trade, so let's see. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so cannot cancel this trade here. GBP USD, Oasis. And I don't really want to cancel this trade because anything can happen. We might have a quick pullback. Best time frame for FTT. Well, basically it depends on your like preferences, because some people like doing quick trades, like 3-minute trades. Some people like 1-minute trades, and of course if you do mostly 1-minute trades, there is no way you will be doing this on 5 or say on 1 hour or 4-hour time frame, or even daily time frame. So every duration and every time frame every duration needs appropriate time frame. In my opinion, you can pretty much do absolutely any time frame on FTT mode. When you do forex, though, I don't really recommend anything under 15 minutes, because 15 minutes is probably the bare minimum. And you also have to understand, guys, that so the higher the time frame, usually, the more accurate your trading signals are. So usually, if you go to say 1 hour time frame or say one daily time frame, like all those Japanese candlesticks patterns, they all work great on Japanese candlesticks of one day time frame. And they don't work that well with say 1 minute time frame or 5 minute time frame. So it all comes down to your risk appetite and your just basically preferences, because some people just like to do quick trades. And in fact, there isn't like this best time frame for FTT. Like I say, all technical patterns, especially price action patterns, and we are not doing really price action, we are doing more like indicator analysis here right now. So with any sort of price action strategy, you always kind of want to go towards higher time frames, like 1 hour, 4 hours, maybe one day. So those things work so much better on those higher time frames. Yeah, that's pretty much the reality of your of trading. And like also you have to really understand that in order to become a successful trader, you don't need to think about FTT mode of trading and Forex mode as independent modes of trading, because the underlying principle behind those two trading modes is all the same, right? It's all about analyzing charts. So the main skill that you need to acquire in trading is basically to, okay, so another a little bit tricky signal here, but it is there, the pound against the US dollar. Okay, so the underlying skill, the main skill that you need to have is to be able to analyze charts. And then FTT, be it FTT or be it Forex, the only difference is like different nuances, right? It's kind of like just different angle, different look on the same, on the same like charts, right? So you can do like instead of duration, you just add stop loss and take profit, and then you get Forex mode, right? So but it all comes down to the same principle. So if you know how to analyze charts, it doesn't matter what you trade. You can trade Forex, you can trade FTT, it will all be the same, and it will all be successful trading. So the only difference is then like money management and risk management and psychology. So FTT psychology and Forex psychology are two different, like very separate things, because like FTT psychology, it's all about how to be able to make many trades, and then not to lose your concentration and not to lose your focus. And Forex, it's about being able to wait patiently, because you open a trade and you need to let your profits grow, and you also need to cut your losses quickly. So all these two tools, like take profit and stop loss, they both refer to like basically managing your positions. All right, guys. So there was a signal here, Astro Index, but it's gone. But we have a profitable trade here. I think so far we've been having around maybe probably 55 to 60% winning trades. I don't know. I can calculate them all at the end of this webinar. All right. So guys, do you like the strategy so far? What do you think about this strategy? You will be blown your account 10 times. Charts are not manipulated, in fact. I have blown my account 3 times even with a strategy, so please, I need a strategy with beta that I can use to start back again. Guys, yes, so Tuchuku says, I have blown my account 3 times even with a strategy. So which strategy? So, right, in this case, we really need to understand which strategy you used, did you use, right? Where you use it. Was it, yeah, I mean, like what kind of strategy that was, and when you want to find some other trading strategy, a substitute to your existing, you need to see those like good parts and bad parts, like good sides and bad sides of your previous trading strategy. It's like why was it good or why was it bad? Why did you lose money? Was it because those trading signals were inaccurate, or was it due to the fact that you weren't following like technical analysis, or maybe psychology was not intact? So it's very important to understand why, and sometimes the answer will not be very trivial, and sometimes, yeah, it's not really about strategy. It can also be about your money management approach and your maybe psychology. So I would definitely try to look at this problem from from different angles, not just from uh, kind of like this strategy. Oh, okay, so once I forgot that I clicked brand. Okay, I shouldn't be clicking brand. I don't know. Whenever you click brand, your duration turns into 5 minutes. Okay. All right, guys. I will try to find a few more signals. And if I don't, I will just finish the webinar. And yeah, so I guess all right, basic altcoin index. Let's try. So kind of in the end of this wow, trend that's been going down for 15 minutes without any pullbacks. So hopefully I won't catch a pullback here as well, but we'll see. Now, what are my results so far? Let's calculate. Have one losing trade, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 losing trades. What about profitable ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so 13. All right, not bad so far. That's probably close to 66% winning trades, and I also have 3 more trades coming in. So 13 out of 20 equals 65% winning trades. All right. All right. So Anshika, I've read your comment, and did you talk to customer support? Because I know that sometimes there is this problem with deposits when you send money and it takes a long time to credit. It happens. It happens. It doesn't happen that often, but it does happen. Maybe less than 1% clients. But our customer support and our say finance department, they do all they can to find those money, and with 99.9% cases this money is found. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes a little long because we need to get a confirmation from the payment aggregator. We need a confirmation from, like, say, some intermediary payment systems, but in the end we managed to find those the money, this money, right? And then this money is credited. So it's not really fair to say that like someone is eating their money of many people. It's not true. Okay, so I have been using this strategy and it proves profitable in higher time frames from 1 hour, 2 hour, and 6, 4. Okay, I have been using this strategy and it proves profitable in higher time frames from 1 hour time frame to 2 hours or 4 hours or 8 hours. So yes, like I said, most of our trading strategies, they work better on higher time frames. That is true. Shika, I don't really have a like customer care executive, but if you write to claim, like we have this claim department, or you can also write to Finacom, and then they will help you. I mean, like we've been working for so many years, and we are not here, to take some, one deposit, two deposits. It's not like that. But please contact customer support. I'm pretty sure that they will help you. I mean, unfortunately, I don't have their like their head's number or anything like that, but they can really help you. So you will profit 1-2 times, but you can't be profitable on whole. Well, yes, it's all about really it's all about money management, right, guys? That's what pretty much I told you, that you've got to have your, say, money management. Money management is also important, right? So we cannot really forget about money management, right? We cannot just rely on strategy, because strategy plus, or strategy works together in accordance with money management and with psychology of trading. They don't work independently. So you cannot have like psychology. Yes, you're good with psychology, but you don't have a trading strategy to rely upon. No, it doesn't work like that. The same is true for like money management. Money management, yes, it's good, but what about your trading? What about your trading setups? How do you figure out trading setups? So you need to have all the three components. It's like a human body. You need all the organs in it to be healthy and to actually function. So the same principle applies to trading. You need to have money management, trading, strategy, and psychology. All right, that's a funny joke about no one wins until you're working on a trade. And there is another comment. Don't trade this strategy. It's not that good. I'll recommend to use Kind Martin strategy or Elder's triple screen strategy. They are more better. Well, yes, guys. This is why we are trying to give you a variety. We are trying to give you a choice. So in the end, we have 9 losing trades and I have 14 profitable ones. Now with this ratio, you can totally make money and you can use all kinds of money management techniques and everything. So 61% winning trades. It's more than enough to be profitable with even with fixed amount of trading. Yes, there are strategies that may work better or worse, and I would like to remind you that the goal of my today's webinar was to really give you some other give you some other idea about how you can actually trade. Because like I said, there are so many different ways how you can trade, and every week we try to give you something new, because we could be doing the same webinar, like for example, let's pick like tripler bond, and we can do it like every day, but is it gonna make any good to everyone, right? It's not gonna do a lot of good, because it will be like the same trading strategy repeat over and over and over and over and over again. Like, yeah, it just doesn't work like that. So I mean, like, it will be, no one's gonna watch that. So we need to give you a variety, and that's why we are trying to explain, like every week we try to explain, we pick 2 different strategies and we go ahead and talk about them. So trying to not so much about theory side of the strategy, but more about practical side of things. All right, so guys, I think this will be it for today. I think we've done a nice trading session. I cannot calculate my profits. I forgot to write down the number what I had in the beginning. Now at the same time, 61% winning trades, pretty good. Not the best, but definitely in the profitable zone. Yes, so maybe one final piece of advice for today is so tomorrow is Saturday, so I kindly I encourage you to spend maybe 1-2 hours reflecting on your trade this week. Just think, try to remember, try to memorize, like try to refresh in your memory those moments where you made profitable trades and those moments where you were making losing trades, and what exactly did you do right or wrong in those in those circumstances. Okay, so it's all about it's all about just kind of like um, it's all about like doing your homework as a trader, right? So every trader has got to do their homework, which is oftentimes like doing your trading journal. So in your trading journal, you need to analyze, you need to reflect. It's like when you reflect on your own trades, your trading improves in general. So guys, I guess this will be it for today. I would like to thank you all for spending these 35 minutes with me. I wish you all wonderful profits and improvement in all areas of life, including trading first and foremost. And if you have any questions, please write to our customer support. They're a very caring team and they do their best to find your deposits if something happens to them. Like deposits, withdrawals, we work on this 24/7. Thank you all, and I will see you on Monday with my market review webinar, and then also we have webinars on other YouTube channels speaking different languages, Arabic, Portuguese, Spanish, so Vietnamese. So feel free to join them, and I will see you later next Monday.